Okay guys, this is the first video in a series I'm going to do. After I've been training people on how to do certain attacks, a couple of people have been asking how their bases will stand up to certain attacks. So I think it's only fair if I use one of my Town Hall 8 bases, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to quickly do a few live attacks using the Xmod tool against some of our members and see exactly what the outcome is. I can explain what I'm going to do, my strategy against them. And then I can see how it turns out. I'm going to pick people completely at random. I might not be able to attack everybody's, but I'm going to try and attack war bases because those are the ones that really matter. So I've got the Xmod tool on, as you can see. I'm not going to be farming. I've got it set ready. So all I need to do now is go to the wars, have a look at some people's bases and see what I can do. So we'll go home, we'll go to our war log. We'll go to the last war and we'll start towards the bottom, just to show you an attack going well, I suppose, hopefully anyway. So first base we'll take a look at is Zone. Now this is Mark J's second account, so let's just take a quick look at this and explain what I'm doing. Right, okay, it's not very typical for a Town Hall 7 layout, but the principle will be the same because it's easy enough to do. A Town Hall 7, you've only got two air defences. You've got two very strong air defences, which is a good thing. And he has got an anti-dragon layout, so I am going to have to cut the corners to try and get the dragons to move centre. But the principle's the same. What I will do, looking at this, there's no storages over this side, but there is this side. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this corner, cut that corner, bomb this air defence with triple lightning and then move the dragons in. So let's see how it goes. And should now start the attack. Right, you can see I've got 10 dragons, I've got one in the castle I think, got my Barbarian King and I've got triple lightnings at level 4, so let's do this. So first off we'll hit triple lightning. Should destroy that, which it has. Set the Barbarian King off up here. We'll set a dragon off over here. Maybe two. And help the Barbarian King out with another one over there. I know this is an easier base, which is why I'm doing it this way. Barbarian King's took some hits, we'll rage him up. We'll start to cut that corner off and then we'll start deploying some dragons to work their way inwards. If you deploy them like this, you can see where they're going to target and see if they're going to start making their way inwards. And you can see that's working perfectly. Now as these buildings clear, the next nearest target will be the centre. So if I drop dragons here now, they should, as you can see, target their way to the centre and help these guys out. Now you'll see at the end of a lot of dragon attacks, you'll have a lot of dragons left. This is perfectly normal, but I suppose it coaxes you into a full sense of security, thinking you don't need that many dragons to do the attack. If you were to even cut one dragon off, you would find there is enough firepower at the beginning of the attack to cut through the air defences, so you do usually need 9 or 10 dragons for most bases. It means you'll have a lot more left at the end, but without their additional target for the defences at the start and without their additional firepower against the air defence, you might not even get towards the end and all your dragons will be dead. So that's how to attack a Town Hall 7. You always want to come in on the side nearest to the remaining air defences. Never try and cheap out and go to the far side. So you can see what happens with the Xmod tool is when you do an attack, all you do is hit scout or visit and it will visit that base, and then you can go back in. It crashes the game afterwards and you just go back in and the complete army that you've trained up is back again. Nobody's lost any loot. It's not a real attack, but it means if you train up an army, you can train up an army, you can use that army to do several attacks without losing them and without having to train them up again. You can see all my army's back, all my spells are back. There you go. So that's a Town Hall 7. So let's have a look at a couple more. Let's have a look at... Let's have a look at a Town Hall 8 now. Now, I'm not sure who's got a good base, to example, but I know May asked if I could attack her base. So let's turn that off a second, take a quick look at it. Right, okay, so looking at May's base, you can see she's got good triangulated air defence, and she's got quite strong level 5 air defence on this side. She's a new Town Hall 8, but it's a good layout, it's a good solid layout, and I know it took some attacks. I only got 1 starred in the last war, so what I will be doing on this one, typically I would probably come from this side, but because she's got a low air defence, a weaker one out of the 3, I'm going to attack from above and destroy this strong air defence down here, because if I come from this way, it's behind a Dark Elixir storage, which will really slow my dragons down, and it'll take a lot of firepower in the meantime from these 2 archer towers. The Barbarian King will distract them, so I'll be coming from the top. What we've got to be careful is not to let them spread out, so you'll see cutting working in a different way on this base. So off we go. Same army competition position again. Now what I need to do is I need to cut the dragons to come down the middle without wandering off around the sides. So you've got to select the right buildings to drop your cutting troops on. So what I'll do is I'll drop the Barbarian King this side, because that's where the stronger air defence is, and it might just clip any dragons I drop there. So if I drop the Barbarian King there, drop a single dragon on the far side there, take out the first outer buildings, keep an eye on the Barbarian King's energy because he can get hit very easily. Bomb this far air defence, and then start deploying dragons. And you can see there's a gap form there. We'll put 1 dragon there to start cutting away at the edge, and then we can start dropping them as we need to, trying to aim for the centre. And it seems to be working. So that's all the dragons down now. The clan castle troops are coming out. Dragons will be distracted for a second or 2, but you can see the stronger one is already down. They're just taking out the clan castle troops in the centre. They'll turn in a second and take out a level 3. Head in for the Town Hall. Town Hall's down. But now you can see, now the air defences are out, you do have to worry about strong archer towers. The air mines and the air bombs have really took the dragons' health down. They've all only got small amounts of energy left here. There's some stronger ones around here left, but you'll see these dragons disappear rather quick now. That's why it's important you need a full dragon army if you're going to take on a base. I think all the major defences are down now, so they will go ahead. There's about 1:20 left. They'll probably finish this off with about 30 seconds to go. So I suppose, May, if you're watching this, you can see where your weak spots may be. Maybe you want to slightly rearrange the base, maybe not. It's a good layout as it stands, and you just got to wait for your air defences to level up a bit, and it'll stop any kind of attack like that. Once you've got 2 equally strong air defences at the top, I mean, I had to be careful about how I deployed those dragons. It will stop an attack, but that's an attack against May's base. So that's a Town Hall 7, a Town Hall 8. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attack a Town Hall 9. This isn't an advised strategy if you're a Town Hall 8, but it can be very effective in wars to do what we call the reverse level attack. And it means if we're running low on stars, a Town Hall 8 or a Town Hall 9 might both be able to get 2 stars on a very high base. So what it makes more sense to do is have a Town Hall 8 get the 2 stars at a real push, but then to use the Town Hall 9 to score maybe 3 stars lower down on the list of enemies, and that way you're picking up a star there which the Town Hall 8 might not have been able to get, but the Town Hall 8 is still scoring 2 stars high up. It's a good way to do it sometimes, but it's usually good to wait for instruction from the co-leaders to see if that's the strategy we need to use. So the base I'm going to attack, and it might not work. I usually need a bit of practice against Town Hall 9s if I'm going to strike. But what I'm going to do is call up our Warlog. We'll have a look at the last wall. And before I actually launch this attack, we'll take a look at the bases. In the last wall we had 5 of our Town Hall 9s. So we've got Walk, we've got Dre, we've got Nick, we've got Iron, and we've got me. Let's take a look at... Irons is a very strong base. I probably wouldn't even attempt to hit that. Yeah, because he's got a lot of level 6 air defences and they're all very deep. But if, for example, we came up against an enemy... Yeah, so Nick's, I mean, no detriment to Nick. Nick has been a superb warrior and his layout is excellent. But he is a new Town Hall 9, which means he's got weak spots. He's still got level 6 air defence, whereas he can go up to level 7. His X-Bowers are fairly low, although they are aimed up, which is how they should be. And he's got 1 weak air defence, because obviously air defence takes a long time to level up. So what I'd probably do on this base, it'd be to rush in to try and get the 2-star. It's an anti-dragon layout, so it will be tough, but what I'm looking to do is, rather than taking out the deepest air defence, what you're looking to do if you're a Town Hall 8 attacking a Town Hall 9 is you're looking to take out the strongest near air defence on the side you want to come from. So looking at this, I'm either going to want to come from this corner or the top corner, because I need to attack. There's obviously 4 air defences, so your angle is going to be slightly different. I've got to come in on the side where the weakest air defence is, but I've still got to be mindful of things like the storages. Now, from what I can see, this is actually Nick's weak corner at the top here. The clan castle is there, which will slow us down a bit, but all we're looking to do is come in and take out that Town Hall as fast as possible, as well as letting the other dragons pick off a few extra buildings to get the 50%. The other strategy, if all the Town Halls are too strong, of course, is to basically stay out of range of the air defence, destroy the strongest, and then place dragons all the way around the edge, as far out of range as possible, to just try and pick up 50%. We've done that a lot of times to pick up extra stars where our top guys have used their attacks or whatever else. But on Nick's, we're going to try for 2. It's a risky strategy, but I'm going to see how it goes, just to show you that the Xmod tool it's helpful, but it won't make magic happen for you. So what we're going to do is we're going to bomb this air defence, hopefully take it out, because I've only got level 4 lightning, and then try and kind of come in from this angle to go through this air defence and hit the Town Hall at the furthest reach from the air defence down here. So hopefully we can take it out. The clan castle troops might help pull us in, so let's see what happens. We'll go back to the map. Turn on sandbox attack, and off we go. So you can see what I'm really needing to do is I'm going to need to come in through there, else the dragons are going to try and walk around anyway. So I'm going to put the Barbarian King here straight away, bomb this air defence, it's gone thankfully, drop a dragon over here and a second here, and now I'm going to start dropping dragons. You can see where I'm dropping them, and hopefully they should move in and come in through this air defence towards the Town Hall. Looks like this dragon's going to cut the corner for us, which is good. Now on this, you've got to be a lot more careful with your dragons to see what happens. Hopefully they will hit this air defence and then move in. But I could be wrong. This could end up being a bust. Oh no! You can see there it doesn't always go the way you expect it to. These ones are now moving in, but I don't think they've got the strength to move in unless these guys hold out and keep this air defence busy. They are touching the Town Hall, but there's a lot more to destroy in the meantime. I needed more of these dragons to go in. I mean, so as you can see, this was a poor attempt at a 2-star. I managed to get dragons in, but it wasn't enough. But these 2 dragons are going strong, and if I'm very lucky, they might fly around long enough to pick up 50%. If they can take out these 3 buildings before that air defense catches them, then this could be a 50% and a 1-star. Oh, I didn't see that build up there either. And there we go, 49%. And even with the archers tagging them, that's 50%, so that's a 1-star. So that shows you that Town Hall 8s can be useful to pick up stars high up if we've failed, or sometimes if we need to maximise our stars. We know the Town Hall 9 is difficult, and we need the Town Hall 9 to attack lower down to pick up 3 stars. That wasn't too bad a result. It could have ended up being a total bust, but it goes to show you Nick's layout has worked and forced the dragons round the outside. Got good air defences there. And there you go, 57% was the result. So that's dragon attacks against some of our bases. Next I'll be doing some higher level attacks. I'll be showing what lava loons can do against Town Hall 9s and against Town Hall 8s, and we will see if we can do hog riders, and then I'll start looking at some other combinations that we'll be using. I've got to do some training videos on the other ones anyway, but I will do some videos like this which shows how your bases stand up to them. So shoot me any comments anyway.